Greetings. This subject is an introduction to the weapons, although possibly, yes or no, that I may make further tapes in the future about a whole class in the weapons and in the martial art as well, in hand-to-hand combat and also weapons. The first thing that I recommend in learning how to use weapons is the karate sticks. You can use your own. You can get brooms, cut them to the size that you want. Okay. You can use these in the street, not the karate sticks, but explain what you can use. There may be weapons lying around. If you're ever attacked by someone, and only for the purpose of self-defense, these are thicker ones, which develops. It's much slower, so it develops the muscle in your body to be able to perform the karate sticks. The karate sticks are the basic weapons in the hand-to-hand combat, and how they're used is basically how you punch, how you move with your feet and hands. Okay, you move in this position. I'll do it slow so you can see it. Okay, and a bit fast. Okay, bang. Okay, bang. Come up, bang. Okay, come this way. Okay, so you're blocking the whole line of attack where they can't come in. The whole line is attack. From there, you strike. You block, you strike. You can fake low, up. Fake low, up. You can fake up, down on the other side if you want, or up, down. Okay? Changing around from one side to the other, moving around, being harder to hit. A movable target is much harder to hit. For example, you may be attacking someone with a knife, and you've gone to your dojo school and you've got your karate sticks with you, or you've got something similar, which I'll explain in a minute, like this thing here, a walking stick, which I'll explain in a minute. For example, you can do other things, like from here, you can practice things like this, which they teach you in many arts, okay? But the whole purpose is to have a defense, okay? There are many methods of how to use the karate sticks, which is just an introduction, which I may put in other tapes. But what I want to stress the point is, there's other tactics like knives. You shouldn't be carrying knives, suppressing knives, so that you don't have to worry about being getting injured. Okay? Okay, it's a plastic knife for practice and self-defense. Okay? So what it basically means is that you may walk down the street and come up with an attacker with a knife. These days they carry knives, and you've got to learn to defend yourself. You've got to defend innocent women and children if an aggressor wants to rape them or kill them or whatever. Innocent people, even an innocent man who can't defend himself properly. You have to defend the human race. You have to call the police if anything wrong happens. If the police are not in the scene and you know how to defend yourself properly, you have to defend innocent people. Risk your life for others that they may live. In the same manner, in the free countries where Christ has been preached, they might ask you to fight in combat, in actual warfare, and you may have to serve your country. And hand-to-hand combat may come in an advantage, and weapons when you need to use it in combat, although they might teach you with guns. But you can learn guns pretty easy if you know hand-to-hand combat, and it's the next step above hand-to-hand combat and weaponry combat. So knife attack is basically the same principle. We can have two coming this way, okay? So you strike this way, this way, this way. So someone's attacked you with a knife, you've disarmed him, you've got the knife, someone else comes in with another knife, and then you've got the knife to defend yourself, or whatever happens. Okay? But you shouldn't carry knives or karate sticks or anything for any reason. But what you can carry is a walking stick. For example, if you're an old man, and doctors have prescribed you a walking stick, this is my mother's, okay? Okay, and for example, you can't walk properly, but you can walk enough. If someone attacks you, you can use it exactly the same way as a karate stick. Okay? Make sure you're balanced on your feet and you don't fall because you cannot walk properly. But it may save your life. It may not because you've got a crooked leg, depending upon how serious it is. In the same manner, if you get your hands on this, you can just carry the street. It's not wrong to carry a walking stick. Find out by the law. If it is, don't carry it. If not, for self-defense purposes, not for attacking purposes. You don't attack people with this, with knives and with weapons, but for defending yourself and others, innocent people. You can have it with you. It's a walking stick, The law will know if you're an aggressor, if you're a law breaker, and they'll charge you if they see you with things like this. But if they know if you're a peaceful man, they won't say anything. Okay? They're there to defend the public and the people. Of course, if you carry a knife, they're going to say something because you're not supposed to carry knives. Knives are illegal, or guns. Okay? But there are people that carry them in today's day. And there's something has to be done about that. The best thing to do is carry a phone. And as soon as you get the chance, if you're attacked, if you ever get the chance, run with your runners and call RRR and report it to the police. The best defense is running. That's why you've got to be pretty fit when there's a weapon attack. Don't be a hero to face a weapon unless you're cornered or unless you have to fight. Okay? But if you have to fight, you may pick up a weapon from the ground, maybe a rubbish bin if they're still around. I'm not sure these days rubbish bins are not around, but in the old days they had rubbish bins like the old rubbish bins where you can get the lid off and have it as a shield, for example. These days they're not around much. But there's other things like maybe a twig from a leaf has fallen down, or you might find something lying around. Okay? Anything. You can use rings, buy yourself some rings. I'm not sure if they're good, because I've never tested them. But they may be good. If they're not good, they may break your fingers. But if they are good, you definitely use them as a more powerful punch. Okay? You can pray to God is one thing. But when you're attacked with a weapon, it's very difficult to get away with a weapon, unless God's on your side, and unless you've done your homework. But you can even up the odds, and you can escape it if you have a lot of training and God's on your side. So is then, there are other weapons like the long pole, where you learn it in a particular way. Like this, and I'll do it slow so you can see what I'm saying. From here, you can come around this way. So instead of coming with the card stick this way, you come around this way, see? Coming up this way, okay? Down, and the forward thrust, okay? Coming down this way, okay? So basically, rule number one, you don't carry knives, illegal knives, or guns, because not only it's wrong, but it's against the law. And you don't do it because it's against the law only, you do it for that reason too, but mainly because it's wrong. Second of all, if you're ever in trouble and you've got a walking stick or some rings, you may use it for defense. Don't use it for attacking people or crime, because it's against the law. But you can carry a walking stick, it's not against the law. And some rings for defense people. And of course the police will know if you're an aggressor and a violent man who had a record in the past, and they see rings or a walking stick, they're going to question that. And if you're in the wrong, they may be able to charge you or not, I don't know, because walking sticks and rings are not illegal. But if you're an honest man and your record shows that they're honest, they're not going to charge you for something that's a walking stick or a ring. I don't think they will. You've got to talk with them, talk with the authorities, find out, because I don't know. I don't carry these things. I use hand-to-hand combat. But these are options that you can use to defend yourself against violent and corrupt people or defend others. The best way is call the police, for example. It's their job. They've got guns, okay? They're very well trained, better than me, better than anyone in the police academy. Okay, maybe not better than the army, but better than the martial arts. They know what they're doing, and it's their job to help you. But if they're not around, you might have to defend yourself and others. For the sake of innocent women and children, I teach this to help them. And even innocent people, like men, need to be helped too sometimes.